Okay. Well,
Landon just lied to us.
Landon just lying, yeah.
He said yes.
That's awesome.
That's what she is.
No, that's not Landon. Okay, well, there you go. I guess.
So, well, I think Sean has taken sets, but the record generally favors Landon. But
Yeah.
with Sean's type of punish game and Landon's, it could really, you can really make an upset here. It's not like that surprising. If
Yeah,
Sean
yeah.
takes
And
it
Sean
here.
has beaten Landon before, too, is the other thing.
Oh, Sean DI's in because he's, I can't think of why. That was just a silly DI in.
He's very smart, that's
Yeah.
why. And you know
nice
what?
up tilt.
Yeah, but as these two are vertical Clairens, this is another set where they're both going to blow each other up, right?
Yeah.
And the last set they played, Landon was just a hair ahead on the punish, and that's why Landon won.
Yeah, it's because what we really want to see is like who is going to close out stocks better, and Landon's very good at closing out stocks.
Yes, yes. So is Sean, but Landon is.
That's a Sean combo that Landon stole, and look how that turned out for Sean.
That's
teaching
what
other
I'm saying.
people.
Yeah, Sean's losing everything that he stands for one by one. Rivals 2 just finished. Evan, just play stuff off stream. Matt has to play. Okay, but also Wisely has to play Rivals 2.
I have to play both Rivals 1 and Rivals 2.
Okay. Rivals 1, you mean?
Put that on stream.
No. That's crazy. Oh my god, I don't want... Okay. Alright. Something is happening right now, and I'm really not sure what is happening. But yeah, yeah, Landon is very good at the Ditto, though. Landon also gets a lot of offline practice in the Ditto here versus players such as Sean and Vecca, although she hasn't come in a while. Mostly just Sean, and also Failbot. Failbot plays Clairen a lot. Failbot did enter today. So we're going to see some Crag action. And here comes someone important, I would say. You don't think so? This is your stream, man.
It is my stream. I just argue that I'm not important.
Okay. Why you're still talking about horizontal and vertical Clairens?
I don't know all of it. Oh, what's up? We got Run Gunshu in chat.
Yeah.
Yep. I just entered Rivals 1 for the first time in like a year and a half.
You did?
And somehow lost to 2 outhands.
You know what? That was impressive.
I didn't know that character existed still.
No, there's apparently quite a bit. There were 2 monkeys today, and that's 2 more than I knew existed either.
They're both getting at least to top 3. So.
Yes, there you go.
So I feel fine with that part. I was like, oh, I got 4th.
This is a really explosive set, I would say.
I mean, knowing Sean and knowing Landon, we got both the PM players out right now.
These are the 2 punish game Clairens, I would say, of our state.
You don't think Vecca's levels up punish?
I would say so, yeah, but Vecca also really just likes hitting down tilt a lot. Is the other thing.
Right.
Yeah. But these 2 are just like in your face all the time. Vecca's perfectly happy to just sit at center stage and press down tilt until you die.
But when she does get the opening, then
she kills you.
You'll run.
She kills you. But yeah, these two are the ones that I think of when I think of like they're just running you down the whole game. Basically.
Got it. Yeah.
And I'm talking about Vecca, and all of a sudden Landon's just sitting at center stage, pressing jab and down tilt. Like, all right, buddy.
That's the problem. Is that they are just close enough to hear us.
Yeah.
But the stream is chill enough that it doesn't really matter.
It is really important. It's true.
Yep. The fact that we've had players answer us or like immediately respond to things.
Yeah. This is a close. Oh, yep. And there's the Shambo again.
So
that's not a Sean.
That down strong hit so high.
Yeah, Landon did that to Sean twice this game. It's ridiculous.
Then why is it named after Sean?
Sean claims he invented it.
That's
his
stop
thing.
getting hit by.
Well, that's Sean. That is Sean's fault. I agree. Well, stop losing.
You can't invent something and then have your legacy be that you got hit by it a lot. That's just
that's awesome.
That's
though.
just a bad look.
No, that's good though. I like that. I think that's good.
It's like all the people who have to play me that are like, I thought you would be like really good. And I'm like, no, I'm just a content creator and commentator. I'm decent. I'll do fine. I'm just not out here top 8 brackets.
I think Sean's legacy deserves to be tarnished by that though. I'm knocking him down a peg on my Clairen ranking. He's going below Failbot's Clairen now.
That's mean.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna name an actual Clairen main at the very least.
No, he's
not Failbot's secondary Clairen.
He's going below my Clairen, I think.
All right, that's fair. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, since Hunter couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it, it's true. Which
I assume that means Landon is the #1 seed tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Sean is 4, and then Failbot and Francois are 2-3. They're the other side.
That makes sense.
But since Rivals 1's happening, it's going to run kind of scuffed. That's just how it's going to go. But yeah, so I think that'll be some pretty hype Rivals, though, the whole rest of the night.
Oh, yeah.
It should be sick. Oh.
I mean, we were seeing some sick sets in Rivals 1
We sure
earlier
were.
that
Oh my
we
God.
just went streams, but
I watched the end of you versus Kazi game 2. That was a ridiculous last hit scenario.
yeah,
It was crazy.
I just couldn't pull it out.
Yeah.
And then I think I got 3 stocks the next game.
Yeah.
That's how Rivals 1 works.
He hit Matt with like a ridiculous Hodan combo to end one of their games too. That was crazy.
Francois and I were talking about it,
Yeah.
and Kazi feels like I was able to keep up in that game because of neutral, but
Yeah.
Kazi was clearly out punishing me.
Yeah.
And I think Franz was the opposite in Rivals 1 specifically.
Yeah.
Francois had better neutral but didn't hit quite as hard.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Hodan just does funny monkey stuff sometimes, so
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
That is true. That is true. I've seen the monkey quite a lot today, and that guy scares me now.
Yeah, it's platform fighter Guile.
I'm sure we will at some point, Hunter. All right. Now, the thing is, too, like, I've been saying this a few times today just because we've had matchups like Krag Olympia on screen where it's like both these characters just die off 2 interactions in that matchup.
Sure.
That's just how it goes. But I feel like this player versus player, this is the kind of thing where they can just, either player can just die in 2 interactions, but...
Landon loved that Nair into down.
Yeah.
I was going to say down air, just kind of down whatever.
Yeah.
Just a move that hits downward in some way.
Yeah. Oh, up throw down air. Wow, okay.
Wow, I haven't seen that in a while.
Sean finds the equalizer, but...
Back to the beta days, up throw down air.
Well, that's the last time Sean was... Well, I won't be mean.
Sean still plays. Just doesn't enter things locally as often.
He got 7th. I don't want to hear it, but oh, Nair down smash.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you want to talk about combos? That's the Landon right there.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Sean
Sean
is now claiming moves that he invented and that he's getting hit by.
Yeah.
You know what? As long as we're like on the same page for it, then I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good with that then.
You don't do any combos, man. What's wrong with you?
It's so mean.
Oh.
It's the problem is that we're being
You
mean.
don't know where I live? That's actually true. You don't.
That's such a funny retort. I don't know where you live. It's like,
Well,
all right. I'm going to keep saying this then.
Well, I could give you a little bit of context.
Okay.
Which is that
Landon has to be a
Sean's,
smash stick user. I assume so, just because Landon starts with comes from melee and PM.
I would guess, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Like I know that a lot of people do tilt stick.
Yeah.
But melee and PM just feels like I know much fewer players, especially from PM, ironically, despite PM having tilt stick.
Yeah, I think I think with PM especially, it's the kind of thing where tilt stick I know wasn't like functional in PM for a while. So I think a lot of like
ooh, there it is again.
A lot of legacy PM and melee players are just so used to smash stick that they don't want to switch off it for anything.
Or
really.
you switch for like a couple characters.
Yeah, right.
And you're not doing that as like your standard.
Yeah, right.
Where I feel like in ult, it's at the point where like people expect you to be playing with tilt stick.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I've had people shocked that I don't play on tilt in Rivals because they're like, I don't know, you're doing these things. I'm like, no, that was all manual forward tilts.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think either is perfectly valid, but
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think Hunter is probably right if I had to guess. Oh, this could be big damage from Sean here. Double down air. Reads the spot dodge, tries to call it a jump there, but Landon doesn't bite. Now we're in the Landon zone here. This could be...
Yep, the screen's just going to flash for a little bit.
Yep.
It's a lot of teal sparks, and then...
Ooh, that back air down there was tricky, too. Oh, wow, that kills. Sean DIing basically hard in, I'm pretty sure.
Got the last hit in there. Shockingly strong. Like,
Yeah.
it's one of those, like, all the other hitboxes or whatever, if you get hit by only that final hit of Clairen Nair,
Yeah.
like, at low percents, it'll just combo because it does way more knockback.
Yeah, right.
But then at high percents, it's like, oh, that just kills sometimes.
Yeah, right. That is the crazy thing, right? Where it's like, I feel like Clairen, like Nair in specific, it's a move that I think a lot of us have been saying like Landon is like the Nair Clairen, like the one that started really using that move to its full like potential.
Sure.
There's a lot of stuff that was happening with like Landon loves that move and has shown just how good it is week in and week out here basically, right? Like
for sure.
it's such a strong part of the game plan. And I think like people like Sean have started to kind of take that where it's like now you see Sean going for like, hey, I'm going for this like jump call out Nair off stage, you know?
Well,
or, like the
Landon was the first person I saw going for those Nair into down air.
Yeah, right?
Now our entire scene goes for it.
Yeah. Yeah. The Nair down air is for sure like that's
Yeah, for like the edge guarding version. Yeah.
And it works too.
Invincible
It's
Nair from
strong.
ledge. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Landon
Oh, she
fainting
tries to
here.
go way out.
Yeah. Finds a down smash, but it's not going to tip.
That was some weird movement there for a second. Oh,
Sean
no.
slips off stage, but is able to make it back. Special get up, and there's going to be Nair down smash. That's going to be the set, and I would say it's unfortunate for Sean, but wow. He's gonna
Why are we being so mean to Sean?
He's gonna
right
blame
now?
my controller anyway, so like.
Oh, is your controller?
Yeah.
So it is your fault.
It is my.